Hey, what it do, what the business is, it's your man Animal Brown checking in with another fresher than your average Friday. Got my guy Jay Hove in the building. What's good, sir?
What's up, AB?
Hey, man, slow motion, man. It's a special episode today. We got a very, very special guest in the building. Clothing line Lousy NY is in the building. What's popping, guys?
It's good, it's good. Thank you for having us.
How's it going, man?
Hey, man, slow motion. We appreciate y'all taking the time, man. We're gonna get to the brand and how y'all came up with it and where y'all see it going in the future. But when we want to jump back in the time machine just a little bit, paint the picture of y'all growing up. Like, what's considered fresh when y'all were coming up?
We were coming up, whatever rappers were wearing, whatever athletes and rappers were dressing the same, so that's what we looked up to.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of Ralph Lauren,
Yeah.
a lot of polo, a lot of transition to the rugby, Nautica, those big staple brands. We had the Jordan phase, we had the SBs, the
Yeah.
Dunks, that was big, and then definitely when we were in school, the real staple shoe. Those were the Pradas. That was when it really started transitioning a little bit to the high end stuff. Those were our school shoes. You go to a funeral in those, church, anything like those. You could wear those anywhere. Those was the real versatile ones.
In the South, that's when we knew you had a little bread when you had on the Prada American cups, dog. That's
the black and silver joints. Those was my shit.
High joints, yes, sir.
Now, I used to do the low, but the high tops, those you knew when somebody had those shits on, you were like, it was ready to go 12 with Floyd, De La Hoya, all them niggas. Like,
what about the low heads, man? I know you mentioned a little bit of polo. People in the South aren't necessarily used to saying, "Hey, I'm a low head." It came mainly from up top with you guys in New York. Kind of explain how big polo was growing up for you guys.
It's huge. It still is huge.
It's
still a thing.
That's the staple. Like everything kind of stems from that because they were so versatile. They were so versatile. You could, what I'm saying? You get right, and you have a tuxedo shirt from them, or you could have a big box. You know what I'm saying? Polo going across your chest all the way down. Shirt, boxes, jacket.
Then you have the polo boots
socks.
Too at one
Then
point.
When the polo boots came around,
Them low boots.
Everybody and their mother had a pair.
Yeah, those low boots. That's a whole nother conversation, those polo boots. When did you guys know it was time to start a clothing brand? Kind of give us a quick synopsis of what made you guys start this great clothing brand.
Well, I think like when in 2017, when we were just kind of like going through a real like transitional point in both of our lives, so it was something that I think we both always kind of been creatives, and like we just wanted to kind of build something that was sustainable, something that we felt like we could express our we could express what the fuck we were going through at the time.
How'd y'all come up with the name Lousy NY, bro?
It came really from this book that I feel like not most people, but a lot of people probably read in school. It's called Catcher in the Rye. In the book, the main character kind of just always called everything lousy. Like he was a real outcast kid, and everything was lousy to him. And then I felt like that was a word that's not used often, but it has a negative connotation. But it was something like I feel like you could put a spin on. It's something like dope or something like stupid. Like it was just something I feel like if you put that twist on it, it has the sound like it flows. It's something that you could use.
And also, like, what was the process of starting Lousy NY? On the surface, it seems kind of difficult because me or AB hadn't ever started a clothing brand. How was it for you guys?
So once we figured out we were going to make clothes, because we didn't vote the idea of making a bar, creating a restaurant. And we're like, no, that's too difficult for right now, for sure. So once we decided on clothing, we found some wholesale shops, some, what was BCCO that we used? Yeah. Some shop that really fucked us over. We got like 17 shirts for $500 something, and we didn't know what quality we wanted.
Quality
we didn't know
wasn't the best.
We didn't know what
print wasn't the best. They had to waiting forever.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy. This was supposed to be like some top notch.
Yeah, they were doing
spot.
Katy Perry
They
stuff.
were doing all type of crazy stuff, but when it came out, they were like,
Yeah.
"All right, here, this is money. This is a money grab."
Yep. So instantly in the red by like a whole lot.
What else? Any other things that y'all ran into? When did y'all kind of figure it out? This 2017, right?
This is 2017, yeah.
When did things start to come together?
So like, it took us like a year to like really even get our footing, because we were still like going shop to shop, trying to get people to, you know, give us fair, what we felt like was fair prices. And it was like, and then we kind of had to go through what we wanted to do, screen printing or silk screen or DTG. So like, it was a lot of just kind of trial and error to get finding the right person. Like we went through like 3 different like manufacturers to finally get to like a solid couple that we really, you know, still use to this day. So it took us like a good year to kind of get our footing and, you know, hit the ground.
So we found this one guy that does samples, and he'll do samples till the end of time. So there's no, you have to buy 17 at this one point. That's why we can make a whole bunch of different shirts or pants and just make one-offs. So no matter what, we make a profit because everything's made to order, and we're not in the hole with 17 shirts that are just sitting in the closet.
Absolutely. To somebody who has never seen the brand, how would y'all kind of describe it?
I would say like it's definitely New York inspired. Like everything we do is kind of inspired by New York, but we want to make something for everybody. You know, like
even all walks of life,
yeah, all walks of life, all ages. You know, like we're not one of those people that we want to feel super exclusionary. Like we want to be inclusive. You know, I don't like that idea of like this is only for a certain. Like they look at you a certain way. If you know what I mean, like. Of course, always want to be fresh, always to the roots. You know what I mean, New York at the heart of it. But like, bro, like all of that super exclusionary. I think that we've never been those type of people. You know, I think it's based off of who we are at the core. You know, like we're somebody that we grew up here, but you know, always been around different groups of people, different from different walks of life. So I think that's something that we definitely represent. So it's just a little bit of something for everybody.
Yeah, like I want like a 13-year-old to be excited about wearing this, and I would like a 55-year-old to be excited about wearing it too.
Yeah,
super
that
hard
lets me know for sure, because the stuff that you guys have in your collections, from a Pam Grier to all the way to Ken Griffey Jr., Rosie Perez, it's so different. And kind of explain where that comes from with you guys' collections.
The Pam Grier, I come up with that because I went to school for film, and I just love Pam Grier since I was super young. But in school, we had to go like do a whole blaxploitation film class. So then I just really fell in love with her looks and her acting, and we went through a whole 70s phase, me and Corey, and that was like the epitome of 70s to us.
Yeah. Like definitely, it was definitely a feel like everything 70s we were just inspired by. You know, we're both into films. We're both into, you know, fashion and stuff like that. So we just try to take a little piece of everything that we fuck with, and hopefully it connects to some people. And I think that's big, you know, because people always see something. They may not fuck with everything, but there's something that they fuck with. You know what I mean? Somebody made, like, you know, we did a Scorsese shirt. Somebody, oh, what's this about? Young Scorsese, like it just clicks to them. The Pam Grier, like it's all different. That's what we're trying to do. Like we're not targeting one base. Like we want to hit different people in different walks of life.
That Pam Grier is one of my biggest sellers.
Yeah, word. Yeah, no, that shit was hard though. Yeah, real talk.
Speaking of things, like, so what are you guys' thoughts on collabs? It's a hot topic within fashion and everything that's related to clothing. What are you guys' thoughts on collab?
I think they gotta make sense. Like I think it can work. Like if you really take the time and put it together, like some things really make sense. But then there's others where it just look thrown together, and it's like I I don't want that. Like I don't. Sometimes I think like I don't think anybody necessarily wants it. It's just
the name that's on
yeah. They throw it at you. You're like, all right, I guess I'll take it, and maybe I could flip it or I'll hold on to it. It might make sense at some point, but like I think a lot of times most people know that the shit doesn't make sense. Like that shit is thrown together.
Well, who needs a money gun?
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like we in a recession.
Right. We don't need no pen. We don't need no Supreme. We don't need no Colgate, man. No
yeah, come
Colgate.
on, dog. What the fuck I want with a red velvet Oreo. I feel like it'll taste all right, but I ain't paying $100 to keep it in the stack. My son eat that shit, I'll be mad as hell. My $100 Oreos, man. What's up with you?
Who would y'all collab with, man? If y'all got a dream collab that you guys would do?
The biggest one I think would be Ralph.
Yeah, definitely like
on a smaller scale, maybe like a Palace or something like that.
Yeah, like a Palace. I'm big into Acne. I like this stuff. I think Acne is a brand right now that I would definitely feel like at a larger scale we could relate to. Yeah. You know, like.
And also Amelian Doria. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, but I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
I think their brand is absolutely perfect.
They're doing their thing.
Yeah.
100%. They're based out of New York.
Jay shit right there, boy.
They're based out of New York too. Yeah.
Even the store, they just have Porsches outside all the time. It's beautiful.
So wait, hold on though. We know some collabs are unnecessary, but if McDonald's called Lousy tomorrow,
oh no, bro! I think like I can't say how we react if the check they put the check on it. I'm like but I know it's not gonna look like no goddamn J Balvin meal. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do something that makes sense.
Hey,
no doubt.
That's all right there. As far as the end game for Lousy, man, where you guys looking at long term with the collections and with the brand?
I think we just want to keep improving in terms of quality, you know? Like I think that's the biggest thing. I feel like as long as we provide quality, as long as we provide something that people can relate to in one form of fashion, it's gonna go. It's gonna go. Like we keep building brick by brick, it's something that'll, you know, eventually it'll get to where it needs to be.
Maybe get in some boutiques once we can go back outside. Some definitely not like a Macy's kind of thing. I can never see us being in like a Macy's or someplace like that. But cool, like little, not hole in the wall boutiques, but cool boutiques that people really fuck with.
Yeah. Y'all still on lockdown, bro?
No, we open, but it's
just
like
weird.
We moving around, but it's not back to normal yet. Like
it's like 15% capacity.
Yeah, you got a couple people. You got whole restaurants with 2 tables. Like everybody's still eating outside.
What about getting on the train? I know that's a damn disaster.
Yeah, bro.
It's horrible.
Uber beating me in my head right now, bro. I'm not going. I'm trying to stay off the train, but it's hard.
I gotta go on every day after on that shit.
It's hard.
It's nasty.
Yeah,
man, y'all gotta come down south. It's wide open in the A, bro. You move around like normal.
I ain't doing it up. Y'all quarantine party. I ain't about to 50. Come on, dog.
Stripper party.
Listen, man. You trying to get it to go away. I ain't like, all right, fuck it, man. We die, nigga. Finish it.
Nah, Atlanta's the reason that we still in trouble right now, dog.
Bro,
kicking it. Yeah.
I be on IG looking at y'all like, what the fuck?
Jealous.
Yeah, like I want to party too, but like, damn, nigga, what about the greater good? I niggas don't care at all.
Nah, they out here, man. Shit wild, man. But hey, let the people know where they can follow you and where they can cop some merch too, bro.
All right, so our website is lousyny.net. Instagram Lousy NY. Yeah, everything is just at Lousy NY.
There it is, fellas. We appreciate the time, man. Hey, we've been checking y'all for a minute, man. Like I said earlier, we respect what y'all got going on, man. We fans of the brand. We wish nothing but success for y'all moving forward, man. Real talk.
Thank you, bro. We definitely appreciate
How did you guys find us? Man. I always wanted to ask you that.
Now, that's the crazy thing. So I'm going through Hypebeast, and I look, and I said, damn, that is a sweet-ass tee And then I go through joints and I'm looking and I said, yo, that's a dope brand. And it's all about kind of showing some light to up and coming brands. You know, it's easy to sit and put a collection of Kith or Amy Leon Dore, who has Porsches parked in front of them. But, you know, to get the lights in front of, you know, a up and coming brand, man, that's what it's all about, man. Just like we're up and coming podcast, you guys are up and coming brand, man. We looking out for y'all, man, 100%.
Bro,
Thank
thank
you so
you, bro.
much.
We definitely
really appreciate
you guys. Whenever y'all come to New York, come fuck with us. You make it down there at some point.
Yep.
Y'all niggas let us get off lockdown. You know what I'm saying?
No trains though, all Ubers everywhere.
Nah, no train. We gonna Uber it out. But listen, man, tell niggas tone it down for a little bit, nigga.
Just a little bit.
We trying to get back outside.
Yes.
I'm gonna put the word out, man. Tell them chill out, man, for a couple weekends, man. Hey, but now we appreciate it, man. As always, thank y'all for tuning in. Catch us every Friday for brand new content, fresher than your average. Until then, man, make sure y'all wear y'all kicks.
Man, and cop responsibly for sure. Appreciate you guys.
Thank
All
you
right,
so much.
y'all.